The Bitcoin supply being fixed is not a disadvantage, it is the main advantage. And I would say to people who are skeptical about it, you should think about why is it that gold became money? Why isn't it that silver or copper or other metals became money? And that's something I discuss extensively in my book. Gold became money because it is the hardest metal whose supply is the hardest to increase. It's hard, the new supply of gold every year is tiny compared to the existing stockpile, which makes it ideal as a monetary unit because the vast majority of demand and for Bitcoin is monetary, and because the variation in the supply and variations in the production conditions are largely irrelevant to the market. The market is largely monetary. So Mises discusses gold as a monetary good, and he says one of the drawbacks of gold is that it has industrial demand and that there is variation in its production, because that prevents it from being a purely monetary good. And a purely monetary good would be a good that is bought purely for the purpose of being held as a cash balance, and demand for it is driven by time preference and people's changes in time preference. That's what an ideal monetary good, and Bitcoin in this regard even improves on gold because it doesn't have other industrial uses, and that actually makes it even more suited as a monetary medium for an economy. And I think the test of the market has shown over the last 10 years, Bitcoin has grown compared to every currency in existence. So the score has been highly favorable for Bitcoin right now. And I don't see any reason why things could stop. And I don't see any coherent explanation for why Bitcoin is fundamentally unsuited. There might be problems that happen with Bitcoin. Bitcoin might fail, but I think the idea that it is unsuited is unfounded,